All right, welcome back to the doghouse. Today we're going to do something really special. We're going to do shrimp fondue. What? You never heard of shrimp fondue? Neither have I. We're going to do cheeseless. And there's no chocolate involved in an angel food cake or strawberries. This is a shrimp fondue. So we're basically going to do oils and butters and seasonings and garlic and herbs, and we're going to make a nice little fondue with that. The shrimp is in the refrigerator, being safe right now out of the sunlight. So we'll grab the shrimp in a moment or two. I'm going to use two grills today, one to melt the fondue and one to grill up and sear the shrimp real fast. You can use one grill if you want to. You'll figure it out. Shrimp fondue. Here we go. Nice cast iron skillet with a hood with a lid on it. And where to start? I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there. So we're going to add about a good third cup of oil. I've got several little pieces of butter here. That's got to be a couple little sticks of butter. We're going to get those out of the sunlight, get those into our cast iron skillet. So oil and butter. Oil, the butter won't burn because we have oil in there. That's a great thing. I'm going to squeeze several little wedges of lemon in there. Got to have the lemon in there. And we're going to do a little fondue action. That lemon's going to be good. I wanted to put a little cayenne, little smoked pepper in there. You can create your own little flavors if you want to. Today we're going to keep it kind of basic. I bruised, if you will, the garlic. So I took one head of garlic. We crushed the individual cloves. So we're going to take the cloves of garlic and those go inside of there. Now I took some ginger and I did it in some nice little slices here. Those are thin little strips of slices of ginger. Those are going to go in there. I'm going to throw a jalapeno in there just for fun, just to scare the guests. We're going to squeeze one more little lemon in there, I think. Did you ever do this trick? We're also going to take a couple of wedges of lemon and I'll put them on the grill and warm them up. And we'll get about 4 times the amount of juice out of them. So we'll do that in just a second or two. That's just a little trick off to the side. All right, little hot sauce. Don't be worried. This is just that little Louisiana stuff that really ain't that warm at all. Just adds a nice little vinegar flavor to it. And black pepper. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to use a garlic pepper blend, sodium free. And I'll tell you why sodium free as soon as I get the shrimp and explain it. That's a garlic pepper blend. It's sodium free. We don't want any sodium in there, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But that's sodium free garlic pepper. That's going to be a mainstay. Put the cover back on. We're going to get that over to the grill. By the time that warms up, the shrimp should be done at the same time. But I got to get the shrimp. I got to get this on the grill. So we're going to get, let me lift, I guess. I got to get the hood first, old mad dog. And we'll get that up over to the grill. I'm doing the pellet grill. I got it set for a high heat, 450 degrees. I really want to get that butter melted, the oil going. I want to get all those herbs and spices blended together and get the flavor. That's going to be the fondue portion of it, if you know what I mean. All right, time to get the shrimp. Let's talk a little bit about shrimp, shall we? In the realm of shrimp, there's basically 4 different types of shrimp that we have in the market. There's the white, the pink, and the brown. Those are all commercially done. So they're commercially farm raised. Some of them are. They add a sodium to them when they take them and harvest them so that it retains the moisture. Let's talk about the royal red that we're doing here today. And once you have the royal red, you're going to be spoiled and you're not going back. These are the gorgeous royal red shrimp. They come frozen, flash frozen at the ocean point. And I say ocean because they come from the Atlantic Ocean, the depths of the cold water Atlantic Ocean off the shores of Argentina. These ones came from. They're firm, they're fresh. The minerals in the water, if you ever tasted ocean water, you know it's sodium. So that's why we use no sodium when we're cooking these. Trust me, enough sodium, enough flavor, like you wouldn't believe of sodium in them. The beautiful royal red right here, gorgeous shrimp. Just like cold water lobster, these are cold water shrimp. They're absolutely delicious. You never marinate shrimp. The acid's going to work right through them. You're going to end up with no tissues whatsoever. You want them firm and fast. All we're going to do to prep them today, they're on a metal skewer here today. These wooden ones, by the way, these are our little fondue sticks, if you will. So when your guests are coming over, these are your fondue sticks. You can leave the cast iron skillet on the grill or serve it up the way it is. We'll talk about that. So we're just going to have a little bit of oil over the top of them, a little on the tablecloth. And I can add this black pepper because we know what? It's sodium free. So we're just going to add a little black pepper. Otherwise, we would say that Mad Dog 2 that is on there on season. It's not true. So now we have a nice hot grill, and I do have a hot grill over here because all I'm going to do is sear these a few minutes on both sides to get the flavor of the grill, to get some score marks, to get a little brownness to them. And then we're going to slip them into the fondue, and we're going to have some great shrimp. All right, I'm ready to eat. Let's get these babies on the grill, I'll tell you that. So on a skewer is the best way to grill shrimp. Imagine that. You can get them all at one time. You can turn them all at one time. These are going to brown up really fast. I got oil on there, which is going to sear them really nice. So we're going to put the hood down, maybe 2 to 3 minutes on each side. We'll see what happens. 2 to 3 minutes sound pretty good to me. So we're going to get that hood down. We're going to wait just a minute or two, and I'll show you how to flip those. I'll tell you what, that went fast. It's time to flip. Hold on. Let me grab an end. Flip them over. We'll let the air. There's those nice score marks we wanted. A good flavor. Just the flavor of the grill. Look at that. Oh, God. You know, shrimp, they only take a couple minutes on both sides. If we were in a restaurant, they'd probably plate them up right now and serve them to you half raw because that's the way they like to serve them. We're going to cook these up just a little bit longer. All right, are you ready to put the pieces of the puzzle together? Let's do so, shall we? All right, fondue, cast iron. I'll tell you what, it's going to be delicious. We're going to set that over there. I can see that's steaming mad. The butter's melted, the oil's melted, all the herbs are blended together. Time to get the shrimp off the grill. It's going there. What I can't believe is they're all still there. I love shrimp, and usually I sneak one or two. All right, let's see what that fondue looks like, shall we? Oh, look at that. Look at those beautiful herbs, the spices. Everything's blended together, just absolutely gorgeous. Time to get the shrimp on into the fondue, and we're just going to simply slip those in there. We're going to give those a little stir. Now that's 2 pounds of beautiful shrimp. There's about 15 to a pound. My guess is we have about 33 shrimp or so. You got 5 guests coming over. I think that's going to be just lovely, don't you? Now we can do a couple of things right now. We can put this back on the grill if you want to and let the guests just come along with their little fondue sticks. Stick a little skewer in there, or you can just sit and be a pig and eat it yourself. I think I'll be a pig and eat it myself, tell you the honest God truth. Oh man, once you've gone to that royal red shrimp, you'll never go back. That is so firm, so fresh. It tastes like the best lobster you ever had. I'll guarantee you that. Guaranteed. Just absolutely delicious. So recap a little bit. Get yourself a nice cast iron or any type of roasting pan. Throw some butter, some oil, some ginger, some garlic, a little hit of hot sauce in there. I had lemon juice in there. Put that back on the grill, let it warm up. The shrimp takes 2 to 3 minutes on both sides. Don't have to season it, don't have to marinate it. A little squeezings of oil over the top of it. Sear it up on a nice hot heat, 2 to 3 minutes on both sides. Set it inside your fondue and have some fondue shrimp. I'll tell you what, always if you would please, look at the ingredients down below and do us a favor. We'd like to build our channel. Like and subscribe if you would please. Till we meet again, let me put that over there. Peace, love, and happy grilling.